Good afternoon to everyone joining us on this live event streamed across the country. Welcome to the 2021 final of the Western Canada AquaHacking Challenge. My name is James Litley, the Operations and Grants Manager for the Okanagan Basin Water Board, co-host of the challenge, and it's my pleasure to be your MC today. Before we go into the programming, I invite everyone to acknowledge the traditional territory from which they're joining us today. I'm joining from the traditional, unceded, and ancestral territory of the Syilx Okanagan Nation. It's also appropriate to acknowledge the significant wildfires, severe heat, and drought we've experienced across the West this year. 1/3 of wildfires in Canada affect First Nations communities. And this year, several First Nations in Syilx territory were under evacuation order or alert for much of the summer. Knowledge keepers from the Syilx Nation have guided AquaHacking participants both last year and this year. And although they are unable to join us for this event, we want to recognize their significant contributions and wish them safe and well during these trying times. As we go through this event, we encourage you to be active in the chat box and on social media. Share your AquaHacking live experience on your favorite media platform. Use hashtag AquaHacking and mention us as @AquaHacking and @OKWaterwise. The goal of the AquaHacking Challenge is to provide a collaborative space to initiate dialogue across sectors, jurisdictions, and generations on issues related to water for water-engaged people. Through the challenge, we want to foster an environment conducive to the development of innovative and entrepreneurial tech or engineering solutions to tackle water-related issues for the benefit of everyone. This means supporting the final teams with a place in a business incubator and also the awarding of some major cash prizes for seed funding. While today marks the final event for the Western Canada AquaHacking Challenge 2021, it's not the end of the journey for any of the finalist teams. All of the teams will have the opportunity to participate in a business incubator, taking their ideas and turning them into new startup businesses. The Okanagan Basin Water Board is very happy to partner for the second time with AquaAction to host an AquaHacking Challenge. So I would like to invite our Executive Director, Dr. Anna Warwick-Sears, to make some opening remarks. Anna.
Thank you, James, and thank you, everyone. My name is Anna Warwick-Sears, and I am here on behalf of the Okanagan Basin Water Board. I want to thank also all of the Aqua Hackers and tell you what an inspiration that it's been for us over the past 2 years being co-hosts with AquaAction on these programs. You know, you really get a fresh perspective working with young people, young early career professionals like yourselves, get a sense of what's possible, get a sense of how things that we think are boundaries aren't really boundaries. And it's really opened our eyes and been a great breath of fresh air. So I want to just express my appreciation to you. I want to wish each of the 3 teams the best of luck on this competition and also on your adventures, because I know that you're going to go above and beyond and forward and upward and continue with this work. So I can't thank you enough for participating. And finally, I want to thank the AquaAction team and say what a pleasure it's been for us at the Okanagan Basin Water Board to work with all of you. So take care, everyone. Best of luck.
Thank you, Anna. Now, from AquaAction, the organization behind the AquaHacking challenges across Canada since 2015, I would like to welcome the Director of AquaHacking, Carrie-Ann Arup, to provide some opening remarks. Carrie-Ann.
Hello, everyone. I am joining you today from the traditional territory of the Lekwungen people, known as the Esquimalt and Songhees Nations in Victoria, BC, and I'm very glad to be with you. On behalf of AquaAction staff and board members, let me say welcome to the Western Canada AquaHacking Challenge Final. This is the 9th challenge that we've run since establishing the program 7 years ago, and the first that's been run fully virtual from start to finish. It's always very exciting to get to this point in our programming, the final, not only to hear the winning solutions, but also to take a step back and reflect on all that it has taken to get us to this point. I want to acknowledge the work of so many people who have come together virtually from across Western region, BC, Alberta, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, as well as from Ontario and Quebec, to contribute to the success of this program. A special thanks to our co-host partner, OBWB, the wonderful team of Carolina, Anna, and James. We are so grateful for your continued commitment to the AquaHacking Challenge and for having had the opportunity to work with you again. I feel very privileged to work with AquaAction and focus on what is a very compelling and critical issue, namely fresh water. I have been living in BC for a third of my life, and over that time have had the chance to see, feel, and experience the life-sustaining power of fresh water along the coast, in the rainforest, around the inland waterways. Ecosystems, communities, economies thriving, dependent on fresh water. It truly is awesome, and it is humbling. When we look at the past months and all that has been happening around us, the pandemic, forest fires, heat waves, and droughts, this work seems somehow even more important. Somehow, never so much as now, do compassion, community, and human ingenuity and the sense of possibility that they bring seem to be so needed in our world. And that is why we are here. We are a community of individuals who care deeply about our natural world, and freshwater in particular, and who also believe in the potential of human ingenuity and the talent of young Canadians like those we're going to hear from today to make a difference in mitigating climate change impact on freshwater and working towards freshwater restoration, preservation, and conservation. So to you, challenge participants, we commend you on your persistence and your passion over the past months to stay focused on your freshwater solutions. That grit, that spirit to problem solve will serve you all well. And although this is the final of the challenge, this is just the beginning of your journey, be it as innovators, entrepreneurs, as leaders, or as change makers. It gives me such hope to see a group of talented young fellow Canadians so hard at work to solve some of our most pressing issues when it comes to that life-giving and life-sustaining resource of water. On behalf of all of my colleagues and of our board members, let me say thank you. Let me say good luck to you. Believe in yourselves, believe in your ideas. We all need to hear what you have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Carrie Ann. The challenge has been running since January of this year, and it's taken a lot of people and partners to support the participants and optimize their potential for success. To tell me more about this challenge, I would like to invite my colleague, Carolina Restrepo, who has been at the heart of the coordination for the challenge, to join me. Hi, Carolina. So it's been a long 9 months. Give us some of the highlights of the challenge this year.
Hello, James. It is super exciting to be talking about the challenge today. For sure, this was a unique challenge, and I'm going to tell you why. This was the first time that we were covering such a big geographical area, including the 4 Western provinces, British Columbia, Alberta, Manitoba, and Saskatchewan. This challenge was also 100% virtual, which make it a little bit different from the one we had last year, where we had the opportunity to do the in-person recruiting. This time, we had kind of reinvented the challenge and just delivered a 100% virtual one. We also had 140 participants registered in the challenge, all of them from universities all around Canada. But it's good to mention that 20% of them were from international students that were abroad. They were registered in Canadian universities, but because of the virtuality of this academic year, they were attending from countries like Syria, Qatar, Lebanon, Russia, Mexico, Costa Rica, and Japan, among others. Also, with all the time committed and current events all around the world, one of the 4 finalist teams withdrew from the competition. These things happen. Starting a business is not easy. The challenge allows that, but requires a lot of time and commitment. Unfortunately, not all of them are ready to commit so much time, and that is okay. We are totally happy and proud with the 3 teams we have today pitching for the judges.
Wow, that obviously took a lot of coordination and the help of partners. Tell us about some of the amazing partners who helped make the challenge such a success this year.
Absolutely. We had, as you mentioned, great partners and sponsors, and I want to thank all of them for their time and dedication to this project. I will begin with our implementation partners, Hackworks, Waterlution, Okanagan Waterwise, and Foresight. Also, our amazing advisory committee, a group of leaders in the water sector who put their time and energy to support the success of this challenge. Of course, our water issue leaders, they are more than anyone instrumental for the success of the challenge. They volunteered their time to prepare the water issues with their knowledge and experience. They attended multiple activities and also helped to mentor our teams. Our judges have one of the most important jobs as well. 12 of them selected the 4 finalist teams, and 5 of them today will select our winners. Last but not least, I want to thank our mentors who support our finalist teams in their journey to this final. We are very lucky to have all of them and our participants benefiting from their expertise. And last but not least, I want to give a big thanks, of course, to our sponsors who made this project and challenge possible.
Yes, thank you to all of those great partners. This couldn't have happened without you. I also know that a big part of the challenge is providing resources to the teams. Tell us about some of the resources that the teams had available to them.
Absolutely. In phase 1, all the participants have access to a wide selection of workshops, including a specific one related to the water issues. In phase 2, the finalist teams had the opportunity to learn from experts in different areas. Foresight, for example, provided several workshops in business and market development. Purple offered an amazing workshop in social impact, and the teams also identified specific mentoring needs, and we found mentors that helped them with those. I want to mention one of the activities that all the teams attended, and this was the leadership bootcamp that our partner Waterlution organized. And this event is especially focused on team building, leadership, and have a better understanding of the importance of water to the eyes of First Nations. And I want to share a short video about this activity, which is one of the favorite ones of our finalists.
Excellent. Let's see what it was all about and how that went for the teams.
My name is Yosemine.
And my name's Elena.
And we're part of the SIP team at UBC's Okanagan campus.
My name is Eric Hole and I'm with Team Alligator.
Hello, this is Eco-Friendly Wastewater Treatment Plant team.
My name is Sarah and I'm from the SIP team.
Hello, my name is Andre and I'm from Team CCC. I joined AquaHacking because I wanted to build my leadership skills and collaborate with other people.
We started our team as a school project and found our passion for entrepreneurship and sustainable innovation.
We joined AquaHacking Challenge because we found water issues impacting all the people around the world and found our idea as an efficient method to solve some of these water issues.
I also joined because I was interested in learning more about crucial entrepreneurial skills that are a must-have if we hope to have a successful startup.
Something that we love about AquaHacking this season and from our experiences is the great network of engineers and professionals who support us in our pursuits.
Today we have the World Cafe and we have some really awesome guests. We have Robert Holler. He is our water issue leader on optimization of drinking water and wastewater treatment plants.
Optimization is about how we do what we do, but we do it better. And if you have ideas on how we can do it better, that's what this challenge was all about.
Do we just need better filters at treatment plants? We just don't have the filters to capture everything. The medications that are coming at us, the microbeads, the flushable wipes that clog everything. So how do we control what's being produced and people's use of products?
We also have Gabrielle Parent-Dahlner and Graham Streicher, who are our water issue leaders on innovative social technologies for water information.
There's major data deficiencies for drinking water, recreational water, and environmental water in Canada. How can we encourage better data management to ensure that water data is more useful, usable, used, and secure?
How can we improve access to water information for communities by using and augmenting existing social media and communication technologies?
And finally, Maren McRae, who is our water issue leader for on-farm nutrient capture and recycling.
Algal blooms are increasing in frequency and extent over the past few decades. And these blooms are really important because not only do they pose an ecological threat, they're also an economic threat to those whose livelihood is derived from the lake. How can we pay for the costs of nutrient and water recycling, and who should pay those costs? Anything that we do is going to cost. How do we manage that?
I really enjoyed AquaHacking finalist bootcamp because it was a great opportunity to exchange our ideas with our mentors and also our peers.
We were discussing what collaboration meant to us, and Yaman made the great point that it has to do with togetherness, picking each other up when we fall, and preventing catastrophe together.
All of us kind of share and put part of our energy, time, and our strengths in different areas, put all together to kind of complete that rectangular final objective of the group.
My favorite part from the finalist bootcamp was the communication exercises, because I wasn't really able to communicate very effectively with my team members, but after the exercises I was able to communicate better, and I was able to actually show off what I was feeling.
So some of the things that I'm going to take away with me is that collaborative aspect, the communication, and the tools to move forward and get to know them even better after this.
I think it was a great opportunity to get to know my group members. I feel closer connection to them.
Kind of force everyone to take a deep look into themselves and also others.
Things I have learnt about, especially improving my communication skills and also my speaking skills, I definitely think have been very useful as well.
This encourages us to keep going on our teamwork and also on our idea.
Of meeting water issue leaders, and it was a priceless opportunity. I think it's unbelievable that experts in this field, in this water field, are enthusiastic to read and hear more about your idea. It kind of proves that you are in the right direction, and you should keep up the hard work that you are already doing.
The AquaHacking Finalist Bootcamp was an amazing experience that allowed me to connect with other participants and gain real-world experience. Lastly, I would like to thank everyone for putting on this amazing bootcamp.
Thank you so much.
Reach out so much.
That's a great way to set up the teams for success. And finally, Carolina, after almost a year of work coordinating such a unique and complex challenge, can you give us some of your personal reflections on this experience?
For sure, James, and thank you for this question. Personally, it has been a great privilege to witness the progress of the projects and also the journey that each team has had during these 8 months. Some teams formed and they didn't know each other, so it was not only creating a project to solve a water issue, it was also a process to build a team and make it work, and that was great. I'm also a little melancholic, to be honest, because this is the final event and I will miss working with all the people involved, all the people in AquaAction, my friend Kirian, my friend Anne Pascal, Melissa, Lorenz, everybody. But I'm very hopeful about the journey the teams start today after the final. This is the beginning of their startups and a bright future as entrepreneurs, and that is amazing. Lastly, I want to congratulate and wish luck to the 3 teams pitching today, Team SIP, EcoWater, and Eledigm. Don't forget that you are all winners already.
Well, Carolina, thank you so much for this enlightening discussion about the challenge. And congratulations on the amazing job you've done along with your colleagues at AquaAction and Pascal Richardson, Melissa Dick, and Laurence Basso, and Corinne Jackson here at the Okanagan Basin Water Board to deliver such a great challenge. The AquaHacking Challenge was initiated by the De Gaspé-Beaubien Foundation, is powered by the RBC Foundation, and is also supported by Ovivo, Lavery Lawyers, IBM, OBWB, Tech Resources, and the Central Okanagan Foundation. We would like to recognize both the financial contributions of our sponsors, as well as the non-financial support they've provided throughout the year. The RBC Foundation has been a longtime supporter of AquaHacking, and thanks to their Tech for Nature Fund, AquaHacking was able to spread across Canada. To tell you more about this partnership, I would like to welcome the Social Impact Coordinator from RBC Tech for Nature, Julia Back.
Thank you, James. Hello, everyone. My name is Julia Back, and I'm the Social Impact Coordinator on RBC Tech for Nature. RBC Tech for Nature is our multi-year commitment to preserving the world's ecosystem by fostering new ideas, technologies, and partnerships focused on protecting our shared future. Now more than ever, our planet needs the talent and commitment of young Canadians to develop solutions for one of our most precious resources, fresh water. Leveraging technology in innovative ways is vital to the fight against climate change. Our Tech for Nature team works together with charitable partners like AquaHacking to address environmental challenges by integrating technology. RBC is so proud to have supported AquaHacking since 2017 to achieve the nationwide program that meets the needs of the water sector and supports leading entrepreneurs who are solving some of the most critical freshwater challenges that we face today. We have seen what's possible when technology innovation is paired with the future generation of young entrepreneurs, witnessing 28 startups become up and running from previous AquaHacking challenges. RBC Tech for Nature supports a diverse portfolio of organizations in varying environmental sectors who are all united by one main goal: to create a sustainable future. Best of luck to the AquaHacking finalists, and thank you to all of the participants for your commitment to restoring freshwater health through technology-based solutions. Thank you, James, and back to you.
Thank you, Julia. And thank you again to the RBC Tech for Nature initiative for your ongoing generosity to AquaHacking challenges across Canada. The AquaHacking Challenge was initiated in 2015 as an initiative of the De Gaspé-Beaubien Foundation, a Quebec family foundation. The grandparents and grandchildren of the De Gaspé-Beaubien family came up with the idea of a challenge for young people and new technologies to contribute to the water sector. 7 years later, we are proud to present the 9th edition. To talk more about it, I invite one of the pillars of AquaHacking, the Executive Director of the De Gaspé-Beaubien Foundation, Dominique Monchamp, to say a few words. Dominique.
Thank you, James. We're in the 2nd edition of AquaHacking in Western Canada, and we're proud of all the relation that we have built there over the years. I really can't thank OBWB enough, who's really a dream partner, because they understand power of innovation and the democratization of innovation in the water sector. With the impact of climate change on water, the management of this resource will become so important. We only have to see flood disaster in New York City with Hurricane Ida. The pressure on our municipalities to manage this resource and ensure our safety is enormous. Citizens, decision makers, business leaders, everybody need to realize the importance of good water management to reduce the impact of climate change. And this requires innovative tools. I really believe that AquaHacking is an important process to ensure the emergence of these new ideas, tools, and innovations that will be the key for tomorrow. We must encourage, support these young future entrepreneurs. That's why the De Gaspé-Beaubien Foundation is very proud to support AquaHacking. Congratulations, all participants, and good luck to the finalists. Listen to me. We count on you and your creativity. We also rely on your business vision to bring those solutions to market and make sure that they will have real impact on water conservation and management. Thank you again and good luck. Over to you, James.
Thank you, Dominique. And thank you for the continued support of the De Gaspé-Beaubien Foundation. To represent our regional partners, I would now like to invite Cheryl Miller, Director of Grants and Community Initiatives at the Central Okanagan Foundation, to say a few words. Cheryl.
Thank you, Mr. Litley. Good afternoon, everyone.
The Central Okanagan Foundation's mission is to contribute to the quality of life in the Central Okanagan through the raising of funds and stewardship of entrusted funds, innovative and diverse funding, and through active community leadership. The AquaHacking Challenge definitely contributes to quality of life in the Central Okanagan and offers the Foundation an opportunity for innovative and diverse funding through the project's goals. Each of the water issues the challenge is tackling are relevant and important for the population in the Central Okanagan. All of them affect the fresh water which in our region are a source of potable water, recreation, agricultural irrigation, and much more. The Foundation recognizes the outcomes are not short-term outcomes, but geared towards the longer-term change that we need to see happen across Canada. All the best to the finalists, and thank you for your contribution to protect and enhance quality of life in the Okanagan Basin. Enjoy the challenge.
Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you again to the Central Okanagan Foundation and all of our sponsors and supporters. As I mentioned earlier, the AquaHacking Challenge launched in 2015, and since then, out of the 30 or so startups that have come through the competition, 27 are still active across Canada. I would like to welcome one of these alumni, Jacob Soul, CEO and co-founder of GAPS, one of the finalists of last year's BC AquaHacking Challenge, to talk about their journey.
Thanks for the introduction, James. And thank you to the entire AquaHacking community for having us here today. My name is Jacob Soul, CEO of GAPS Systems. We're a company founded by 5 engineering students from UBC Okanagan, and we're working to develop a smart solution to stormwater contamination and flood monitoring. It's crazy to think that it was just 1 year ago that we were right here in the same position as all the contestants today. So much has happened for us as a company since then. In September of 2020, we became incorporated and registered both provincially and federally. And then our second place finish in AquaHacking helped us get acceptance into the entrepreneurship at UBCO Business Accelerator program. Through this accelerator, we were exposed to some very valuable business mentorship and gained some crucial knowledge and experience regarding investor relations and pitching. We then took home first prize at the E at UBCO Quick Pitch competition, and my co-founder and CBO, Cole White-Robinson, and myself were named UBCO's Entrepreneurs of the Year. Finally, we've just had our MyTax research grant accepted, and we're very excited to begin a 6-month research phase shortly. Through this research internship, our goals are to develop our sensor system and determine the ideal media filtration system for our product, and then develop patents for both of these components. Our exciting journey over the past year just goes to show you that your business endeavors have the potential to thrive after AquaHacking. We encourage you to continue to build on the skills that you've learned here at AquaHacking with your mentors, but then also explore things like business accelerators and unique research opportunities like MyTax. For today, however, just relax, be confident, and present that pitch that you've rehearsed in the mirror hundreds of times to the best of your ability. Thanks again for having us, and good luck.
Thank you so much, Jacob. It's amazing to see how far you've come since the competition, and we hope it's very inspiring for the other finalists right now. So now, I declare the Western Canada 2021 AquaHacking Final Pitch Competition open. At this stage of the competition, we have 3 finalist teams ready to compete for first place and the $20,000 in seed funding award. A few days ago, the teams pitched their solutions and business plans to our 5 remarkable judges from the water, the tech, and the business sectors. Let me introduce them. We're very pleased to welcome back from last year's judging panel, Ragwa Gopal, President and CEO of Innovate BC, which helps entrepreneurs access resources to start and scale their companies. We also welcome Pauline Girard, Deputy Director of the International Institute for Sustainable Development, Experimental Lakes Area, also host of last year's Lake Winnipeg AquaHacking Challenge. We're also pleased to be joined by Jeanette Jackson, CEO of Foresight Canada, a clean tech accelerator. They've been partnering with us this year to mentor the teams with their market fit and value proposition. We're also fortunate to have a longtime friend of the Okanagan Basin Water Board, Robert Sanford. Chair in Water and Climate Security at the United Nations University Institute for Water, Environment, and Health. And completing our expert panel of judges, Melanie McClare, former CEO of Swirltex, a water tech startup based in Calgary, Alberta, building custom wastewater treatment systems for a wide range of applications. Thank you to all of our judges for the key role you've played in the final competition, not only in selecting the winner, but in providing valuable feedback and guidance that the teams can use going forward. And while we're introducing the judges, there is one more judge, you. That's right, if you're watching us live, we want you to vote for your favorite team or solution and award them with the Public Choice Award and an extra $1,500. When the pitches start, a poll will appear directly in the chat box of the platform. Listen carefully and vote for your favorite team. Although the judges will be ranking the teams today, it's important to remember that we will be setting all of the teams up for success. No matter their final ranking, all the teams will walk away with significant seed funding. First place will be $20,000, second place $15,000, and third place is $10,000. Plus, all of the teams are going to get a spot in a local business incubator. Each team will also be credited some time with Lavery Lawyers to support them with their legal affairs. Thank you, Lavery Lawyers. Each team is also eligible to double their prize money due to MyTax providing a matching fund. Thank you, MyTax. Okay, the day is here. The setup is done. Let's get to it. For each team, we will share a short introductory video and then watch their pitch. The order has been randomly selected. Everyone ready? Let's run the pitches and open the vote for the Public Choice Award.
My name is Ilana Wood and I'm a part of Team SIP.
I'm Yaman Shab and I'm part of Team SIP.
My name is Yasamin and I'm from Team SIP.
My name is Mana Tokuni and I'm a member of Team SIP.
My interest and passion for water and the environment comes from spending a lot of time outdoors growing up and traveling. And then I think through that developing a great appreciation for the outdoors and natural beauty. And then alongside developing interest in sustainability and an interest in climate change.
I am passionate about the environment because of my concerns regarding climate change and its devastating impact on us, and more importantly, our futures. Since water is a part of the environment, I'm interested in leaving a positive mark on it, no matter how small.
Since I experienced the Great East Japan earthquake when I was 10, I was always conscious about disasters happening in the world. And I realized there are so many people who are affected by those disasters and who doesn't have access to clean, safe drinking water. So I wanted to save them in some way.
My interests and passions for the environment have always really been there, but I've been especially passionate about some of the more unseen or unthought of consequences of it, as well as supporting people who've been left behind and kind of forgotten in the mix of responding to climate-related crises, especially the lack of accessible water sanitation tech, which tends to fall within that. So that's also been driving a lot of my passion for this project.
For the past 8 months, we have worked diligently in collaboration with product engineers, water treatment scientists, charities, and business professionals to follow our mission, providing accessible water sanitation systems, combating the consequences of climate change, and preserving life. In 1991, a level 7.7 magnitude earthquake had hit the town of Puerto Limon, creating 300 breaks in the town's water distribution pipes and damaging the water treatment plant. Townspeople couldn't source their water from the river anymore because landslides from the earthquake had increased the turbidity of the water. It took 18 hours for the first plane load of water to be shipped. That's like going an entire day without accessing clean water to drink, to wash yourself, or to make your meals. Within the first 3 days, 130,000 liters of water was shipped to the community. But that was still not enough, as you need a minimum of 7 liters of water per person per day post-impact, according to the UN High Commissioner for Refugees. So when you crunch the numbers, the 130,000 liters of water shipped had only actually met 15% of the need. current solutions of shipping water to communities that have faced natural disasters is all too prevalent, all too inefficient, and all too wasteful. And we know that this only further contributes to plastic waste that we cannot afford to be making. These issues are what inspired us to create an innovation that can address the primary pain points of someone who is facing a natural disaster.
The SIP backpack is an innovative water solution in disaster response, combining cutting-edge filtration technologies and industry-leading design. We chose a backpack because in 2013, over 22 million people globally had to flee their homes due to sudden earthquakes, hurricanes, and typhoons. We chose a backpack as it is the most portable, comfortable, and convenient option for people being suddenly displaced due to natural disasters. Furthermore, a waterproof and durable backpack was the only option for us as it is customizable to any circumstance a person or family experiencing a natural disaster may require, allowing people to safely store their valuables and water supply and to carry to replenish essential supplies. The SIP backpack also furthers the potential for first responders who would no longer have to rely on a minimal water supply or electricity to sustain them through the turbulations of first response. The SIP backpack has a versatile, sophisticated, and long-lasting interior filtration system that sits against the rear frame of the backpack. It is composed of 3 filters and 2 5-liter durable water pouches. Water enters the backpack, the filtration at the top dirty water pouch. It passes through 3 levels of gravity filtration and is then stored in the bottom clean water pouch, where it is ready to be dispensed at any moment through a drinking water tube or through a water spout. The SIP backpack system uses micron mesh, activated carbon, and hollow fiber membrane filters to eliminate bacteria, parasites, microplastics, and sediment, while simultaneously reducing heavy metals like lead, chlorine, and odors. Also including an optional hand pump, 1 liter of turbid water would be cleaned in 5 minutes. The versatility of the filtration system and its ability to store clean water or dispense it as needed continues to prove its compatibility with the first response market. Since water with high or low turbidity can filter through the backpack, it would have suited people in Puerto Limon after the earthquake, and would have continued to support countless people facing water disparity since then. Unique, effective, and versatile, the exterior of the SIP backpack is a hybrid between a dry bag and a backpacking pack. 70 liters in size with a waterproof laminated TPU coating and adjustable sizing, the pack is ready to withstand harsh environments and extended use, making it suitable to conditions people experienced in Puerto Limon and in any other natural disaster.
All summer, we've been interviewing prominent leaders in the humanitarian industry and in the outdoors industry, and we found that our product is compatible and competitive in both of these markets, meaning that not only could we sell our product to charities and non-governmental agencies like UNICEF, Red Cross, and WASH, which invest billions of dollars every year for new sustainable innovations, but also to sports distributors like Sport Check, Canadian Tire, and MEC for backpackers and outdoor enthusiasts, where the backpack would retail for a competitive $200. We're currently in collaboration with product engineers and sales experts at Canadian Tire to continue the development of our innovation and bring it to life.
SIP designed a physical product, but as a company is so much more than that. Our company combines our passion for design and for humanitarian work with our social initiatives. Our team is composed of 4 UBC engineering students, each driven to make an impact on water disparity. And our advisory team is composed of water specialists and outdoor enthusiasts, engineers, business experts, and disaster response specialists. We aim to change the world for water, and we have done extensive customer discovery. We feel this market is best served by us, and we are looking to make a scalable, profitable company with your support, one sip at a time.
My name is Shahab. And my name is Mohsen.
And I'm Khaled.
My passion for environmental issues all goes back to my childhood. As in all animations, we were bombarded with quotations to protect the environment. I remember that when we were camping, my father was telling me stories regarding water cycle and how important water is for survival. Despite catastrophic environmental disasters happening around us, I think it's not too late. I think as an environmental engineer, I could make a difference for people who live in this lifetime, and even for people who will live in this world after us, children and grandchildren. So I'm always passionate with environmental issues and always questioning myself, who will have to address this issue if I don't as an environmental engineer?
My grandfathers both were farmers and gardeners, and water availability each year was a concern for them. Besides, I grew up a well-educated family with a large library that was very interesting to me, specifically historical books. Given the chance that I had to visit some ancient sites back in my hometown in Iran, that I learned from those visiting that every single civilization was dependent on water availability. So these highlights throughout my past life led me to select civil and environmental engineering and focus my study and research on water-related issues.
About 10, 15 years ago, when I was doing my bachelor's studies, I was witness to the silences of Urmia Lake in Iran due to poor water management. I always had the question in my mind, can I do something to save the lake? So it led me to pursue my degrees in environmental engineering and also then working as an environmental engineer in the industry. And so always I have this passion for saving the environment and doing something for the environment.
We need to drink about 2 liters of water a day to stay healthy. But how often do you wonder, is my water pure and free of hazardous contaminants? In other words, have you ever noticed how many chemicals being released into the environment either directly or indirectly on a daily basis? Where do all these chemicals end up? Increasing the level of chemicals reported in surface waters, which cause antibiotic resistance, endocrine disruption, impaired reproductive systems, and in some cases, even death or extinction of many aquatic species. This is an alarming situation, as these chemicals grouped of chemicals of emerging concern are either new or already existing chemicals with unknown environmental effects. Population growth, along with associated increase in sanitary and personal care products, advances in medicine and therapies, and the greater demand for food are all contributing to a growing number of chemicals in the environment. But where is the ultimate destination of all these chemicals? In the most optimistic case, agricultural, municipal, and industrial wastewater is collected and directed to the wastewater treatment plants. But that's not the end of the story, because these systems are not designed to remove these pollutants, and chemicals of emerging concern leave the wastewater treatment units with little or no change. As a result, wastewater treatment plants' effluent stream are identified as the main point source for the release of these chemicals into surface waters. These chemicals also could find their way into drinking water resources as well, by entering water cycle. These chemicals also affect all levels of aquatic species, which could even cause death and extinction and disrupt the biodiversity cycle. To solve this big problem, we can focus on the pollution source, with industries and hospitals standing on top of the list, highly contributing to the emission of these pollutants. Otherwise, wastewater treatment plants acting as a final barrier against the entry of these pollutants into the surface waters should be upgraded or optimized. For this purpose, we are stepping in with two main products, EcoModel and EcoFilter. Going into further details with our solution, first we are sampling the wastewater treatment plants to come up with the list of most concerning chemicals. We are studying the biodegradation and sorption kinetic parameters as the most possible pathways for the targeted chemicals through the treatment plant. Then, using EcoModel, the operational parameters of the plant are optimized to achieve the highest possible removal rate with the existing system, with no changes made in the plant. In the next step, contaminants that might still remain in the effluent will be cut using EcoFilter. We are taking agricultural residues like wheat or canola straw and functionalizing them for catching the target pollutants, as you could see a schematic of the adsorption process in the picture. In this way, we are achieving the highest possible removal rate with the existing treatment system using EcoModel, and then heading to higher removal rates for the targeted chemicals using EcoFilter to save the water bodies. Marketing our idea from over 1,200 wastewater facilities across Canada, only 1/4 are taking advantage of advanced removal technologies that might be efficient in removing chemicals of emerging concern, while the rest either not treated or processed by conventional activated sludge systems, which, as mentioned, are not a strong barrier against release of these pollutants into surface waters. Targeting these treatment facilities, we have interviewed with over 40 water and wastewater experts across Canada, and they were all agreed that we are in the right time at the right place for solving an emerging problem, ahead of the curve in developing a product that will soon be required due to the change in acting regulations to limit the release of these chemicals. As we are growing, we are also targeting the United States and Mexico market, as it's expected to grow by over $12 billion by 2027. Based on our revenue model, our main cash flow streams relies on consulting service, laboratory analysis, followed by selling and maintenance service for EcoFilters. We are planning to provide EcoModel to our first 5 wastewater treatment plant customers in Canada with low profit margin. Then, gaining credibility for our business from first 5 customers, the products will be sold at a regular profit margin, which will spike our revenue. At the same time, we are also offering maintenance service for the customers using EcoFilters, which introduces a recurring revenue stream for the business. To get there, we are currently working on and finalizing our MVPs. We have achieved promising results using EcoFilters in lab scale. EcoModel is also in the validation step using the data collected from the Saskatchewan and Regina municipal wastewater treatment plants. Starting next month, we are planning to start design and scale up the EcoFilter. To build a pilot scale to proceed with patent and industrial design registration by the end of the year to protect our products. This is how we would use AquaHacking pricing coming year and a half. In the next 2 years, we will provide services to first 5 customers with the minimum profit margin to gain credibility in the market, so that we could operate at regular profit margin starting 2024. At the same time, we are also fitting our products to the new emerging contaminants and other pollutants that treatment plants will be dealing with. We are a team of 3 engineering PhD students with interest in solving environmental issues. We surrounded ourselves with complementary supports from Edward School of Business, USAS Sigma program, USAS College of Engineering, Foresight Canada, and incubators involved in AquaHacking Challenge. Amanda and Tate helped us working on documentation and business model development. As we grow, we are also recruiting talented persons in marketing and finance section, helping us to develop an economic and environmentally friendly solution for a big problem, to save our water resources, save the world, and save lives. As a team, we are looking forward for your financial support, mentorship, advisory, and all your help, as we think we are all together making the world a better place to live. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Tariq Al-Kabbani. I'm from Damascus, Syria. I'm a UBC engineering student.
Hello, my name's Andre and I'm from Team Eledigm.
Hi, my name is Sydney Strosen. I'm from Langerworth, Manitoba, and I'm part of Team Eledigm.
My name is Mikhail Gunadiev and I'm a part of the Eledigm team.
My interest and passion in solving water equity problems actually comes from a very personal issue I had to struggle with for the past 10 years or so. The civil war in my country put a real strain on the water supply we have in the country. So this made water a very rare resource that sometimes would not be available for a couple of days at end. And this uncertainty made life very difficult, and we did not have water safety and had to deal with these and adjust to the situation. Going through all this made me know the importance of water equity and the importance of having water as a fundamental human right. And this isn't just essential for our life, it's very crucial to having a healthy lifestyle. Therefore, having this chance and this privilege to help in achieving this equity in ways of accessing water supply had me very thrilled and engaged in the AquaHacking challenge in hopes that I can have an effect and help achieve this water equity between all people.
Solving all problems has always been very interesting to me. And I know there are various problems regarding the environment, so I jumped at the opportunity to get involved with the AquaHacking challenge.
When I was younger, this was around 2011, I think, the lake I live near was supposed to flood into Winnipeg. So the government had built a bunch of diversions to try to divert it away from the city. And because of that, it all flooded a lot into the farmland and a lot of acres right around where I live. So I saw a lot of my neighbors heavily affected by that. And I think that personal experience really helped spark my interest in water issues, and especially in those overlooked communities, which is why I always try to look at my personal experiences when I get involved in projects like this, which is what we did this time, pulling from my personal experience using a cistern.
I was always passionate about making a change in different environmental issues. However, during one of our university courses, we were introduced to the AquaHacking challenge, which made me interested specifically in the emerging water issues around Canada.
We actually learned about the AquaHacking challenge through one of our university courses. It was a course that introduced us to solving environmental problems using engineering solutions in a very sustainable way.
Hello, I'm Andre, Chief Technical Officer for our company Eledigm, and I'll be presenting with Sydney, our Chief Marketing Officer. Eledigm is a company that solves water problems with elegant solutions.
Many houses in rural and Indigenous communities across Canada are connected to the municipal water supply and rely on cisterns to provide water to their homes. The problem with using these cisterns as a main water supply is that the water has to be refilled by truck. This inconvenience translates into two discrete problems. Number one, the cisterns have to be constantly refilled by a water truck, making them prone to contamination, which causes different water-related illnesses. This contamination ranges from just dirt and leaves to small critters and animals. In our market research of cistern users in rural and Indigenous communities, 50% of them had experienced some sort of contamination in their cistern due to outside sources. The second problem comes from inconvenience. These cisterns over the past 100 years have barely changed, and their management has remained very tedious. Our research has shown users have to constantly measure water levels and temperature multiple times a day to ensure that the house has enough water or to make sure it doesn't freeze during winter.
So we created WaterSafe, our solution to bring these cisterns into the future. WaterSafe is an attachment that is retrofitted to any cistern that protects it from contamination. By securely sealing off the opening of the cistern, raising it above ground level, contamination due to runoff and foreign objects is eliminated. Using integrated sensors and software, WaterSafe can also alert the user of any problems with their cistern. Our product is secured to the top of any cistern. Then the cistern is sealed using the included cap system, keeping the contents inside safe. Finally, it can be filled by attaching a 2 to 4-inch hose that is commonly found on water trucks. Using rapid prototyping technology, such as 3D printers, we can quickly iterate on our product and allow us to retrofit to existing cisterns. Monitoring the cistern for water level and temperature is made easy using the integrated sensors. Right now, we have a functional prototype that is being successfully tested in the lab. To complement our smart design, we've developed a cross-platform app that will allow a user or a community to monitor their cistern off-site. This feature will save Indigenous bands money and time, as they will not have to send a person to check on cisterns. In the future, this will open up further methods of monetization through in-app purchases for extra features such as SMS notifications and automatic water truck orders.
As of right now, our product is being tested and validated in the lab. We plan to test on cisterns soon, which will help us gather data for the final production version. At the same time, we will keep on refining our software and electronics for better integration into the WaterSafe hardware. From our research, we've estimated that there are roughly 5 million Canadians that use cisterns in Canada, or 2 million households. Of these 2 million, about half struggle with water contamination. Our customer profile includes drinking water cistern users. Over deploying our product to rural communities, we'll also be working with the ISC, FNHA, and FNIHB as well as other health regulators across Canada. This will help us get the authority and the extra funding needed to implement our solution nationwide. Our market research has allowed us to paint an accurate picture of cistern usage in Canada. A large portion of our design thinking comes from many one-on-one interviews with users, as well as our own personal experiences. As it stands, cistern owners have no cost-effective solution to their water contamination problem. The only alternative they have is either paying a huge sum every year to clean their cistern, or having to buy a large amount of bottled water to accommodate their living needs. From our calculations and research, cistern cleaning can cost upwards of $500 a year. And on the other hand, using bottled water will cost up to $1,400 per year per person. Comparing it with our solution that will be priced at $150 as a once in 10-year payment, WaterSafe is the clear winner. We foresee 3 potential avenues for generating revenue. First, through sales to homeowners, whether that be direct or through cistern retailers. Next, by working closely with Indigenous bands, we hope to get our system deployed on reserves. And finally, our future source of revenue will come from in-app purchases and enabling extra app features. We will gladly answer any questions about our milestones.
The Eledigm team is made up of 4 UBC engineering students from across the globe. After winning a place in the UBCO Innovation Entrepreneurship and Impact Fund and securing a place in the AquaHacking funnel, we are committed to the development and success of our product. Water equity is being discussed now more than ever, but households in Canada too spread out the infrastructure to be built, so we have created a cost-effective solution to this problem.
We're dedicated to work with homeowners and health regulators across Canada, as right now no other solutions to this problem exist, not only to protect users from water contamination in cisterns, but also to improve their ease of management. Thank you for your time. We would like to thank some key figures that helped us develop our solution, such as our professor, Dr. Tahiri, Ian Jackson, Tony Dewali, Carolina and Pascal from AquaHacking, as well as many community and band members across Canada that helped us with our research and shared their experiences.
Excellent. Thank you, SIP, EcoWater, and Eledigm for those great pitches and amazing ideas. Now, if you haven't voted for your favorite pitch yet, you still have a few minutes left. Before we go to the awards, let's hear the judges' general impressions about the teams and the pitches you just heard. We asked the judges, why is the challenge important, and what is your general impression about the teams and pitches you heard? Judges?
Hi everyone, my name is Pauline Girard and I work for the International Institute for Sustainable Development on our flagship program, the Experimental Lakes area. I think the AquaHacking Challenge is incredibly important because it brings together students who might not already have had their eye and interest on water and the challenges we're facing with water all around the world. These are computer scientists, engineers, business majors, and by bringing that diverse group of people together, we can go all the further. I was so impressed with all the participants this year. The solutions were amazing and they were really addressing some very, very important challenges that we're facing here in Canada. So thanks for letting me participate and good luck.
Good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share a quick video on why we love everything AquaHacking is doing. At the end of the day, AquaHacking is providing a platform that allows us to talk about some of the critical challenges and issues we face as industry, municipalities, and just citizens when it comes to water security for our country. It's also an opportunity to create a platform that allows entrepreneurs and innovators to collaborate and come together to create not only meaningful solutions, but business opportunities that we can scale and export, create jobs, and all the other great things that we're looking for as Canadians and leaders in the net zero transition. A huge shout out to the judges, the collaborators, the coordinators at AquaHacking, and of course to all of the ventures that have submitted. We look forward to seeing the results and supporting you in the next phase of your journey. Have a great day and talk soon. Bye-bye.
I am very excited by this program and by the proposals that were pitched to us in the final round of judging. I was impressed also that reference was made to applying these innovative ideas under the aegis of the UN's 2030 Transforming Our World Global Sustainable Development Agenda. Canada and Canadians are way behind the rest of the world in understanding the practical value of implementing these goals in service of sustainability, not just of this country, but of the world. Why is the AquaHacking Challenge important? A warming atmosphere is changing the hydrology of our entire country. Canada is not prepared for what a changing climate is going to do to establish water security and quality as this most turbulent century continues to unfold. We need innovation, but just as importantly, we need the applied energy, enthusiasm, courage, and intelligence of the coming generations if we want to enjoy a sustainable and prosperous future. We also need informed and relentless citizenship. To those who accepted the AquaHacking Challenge, I can only offer my most profound thanks. You are our future. You are the future. We are in good hands.
Hi, I'm Melanie McClare. Why is AquaHacking so important? Well, I think we're all starting to realize that water and water scarcity and water footprint is really starting to have a seat at the table alongside greenhouse gas emissions when we're talking about climate change. And the only way that we're going to get there in time is through innovation. And so innovations in water play a critical role in climate change and the future. And AquaHacking is shedding a light on some of these amazing up-and-coming entrepreneurs, up-and-coming innovations, and it's so exciting to see and it's so inspiring to see. I've been in water for 12 years, and leaders in water need to understand and recognize the importance of adopting these new technologies and thinking outside the box, and that's exactly what these teams have done. I'm so excited by the 3 teams that I was able to partake in helping with the judging. The passion, the preparedness that they had was really inspiring to me. And I'm excited to see what they do next. I think there's a lot of potential. So congratulations to the 3 finalists, and best of luck as you grow your companies.
Great feedback. Thank you, judges. Well, I'm excited. The teams have been working for months on their solutions, business plans, and pitches. The judges have submitted their final decisions, and you have voted. And now for the long-awaited moment, the announcement of the final AquaHacking Awards. Let's start with your vote. Let's see who you, the public, have chosen to receive an extra $1,500 cash prize. And the Public Choice Award goes to Team EcoWater. Congratulations, Team EcoWater, and thank you to all the members of the public who voted today. Team EcoWater, how do you feel about being the choice of the public today?
I am so excited, actually. It's a really great honor to get the attention from the public and all water issue leaders who are present here. So I'm already excited. I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Thank you for all your support. And I don't have any other words to say. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, and congratulations again. Stay there as I'm about to announce the AquaHacking Awards, and one of them is for you. Now, the 3rd place team and winner of $10,000 and a spot in a local business incubator is Team EcoWater. Congratulations, you have had an amazing competition. You've just won $10,000 and a promising entrepreneurial journey is waiting for you. Tell us how it feels.
Actually, I want to, first of all, I'm so happy. I'm extremely honored to be receiving this important award. And this is the start of a journey that we have already started by joining this competition. And this is the just early steps. And I want to thank you, AquaHacking, that made this happen. And because without all these supports that we are taking from this competition, it's not going to be possible, because all these new innovative ideas needs the support to start, grow, and then develop their idea to work on that. So I really acknowledge and also my supervisors, Dr. Sultan and Dr. McFadden, they really supported us. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, judges. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Team EcoWater. And I have some feedback from the judges for you. The judges think that this is a really important emerging problem, and this is the right time for you to get into the market, recognizing that there will be a lot of competition. You should carefully consider how you will address multiple contaminants through your proposed adsorption, because it can be a different chemical process for each contaminant. Also, you may want to choose one area to focus on. For example, are you primarily consulting and testing service, or offering an engineering solution, or one universal specific technology? There's a global market for this solution, so the judges think your potential for profit is huge. Also, do you see this trophy? It's yours, and you'll receive it in the mail soon. Congratulations again, Team EcoWater. So now, the second place team, winner of $15,000 and a spot in a business incubator, is Team Eledigm. Congratulations. How do you feel?
We're completely ecstatic. We're so happy. This is just an amazing moment. This challenge, just thank you. AquaHacking 2021 challenge has been just such an amazing experience. The experience that taught us so much. The experience that gave us a chance to turn our ideas into reality. We are really happy for winning and for participating more than anything. It's just about the experience, and we vow to continue working on our product, and hopefully we can make this thing happen, and we can increase, we can help all these communities all around Canada.
Excellent, congratulations. And on both team speeches, very gracious. And we've heard speeches from, millionaire actors who haven't been as good as those speeches were. So congratulations. Here are some comments for you from the judges. The judges really like the solution. It's a mix between a simple mechanical solution and a more complex technological one. And it's something that no one has thought of in 100 years. You'll need to address the complexity of the sensors, computer systems, connectivity, and electrical issues with sending information to the app. The judges also encourage you to put some real thought into the app requirements and specifications for a single site use versus system manager level use. The problem you're addressing is much greater than most people in urban areas realize, and the judges were impressed by the positive social impact you would like to make in rural areas and remote Indigenous communities. You too will be receiving your elegant trophy in the mail soon, and here it is. I'm playing Vanna White. Congratulations again, Team Eledigm. Okay, so let's do this right and make it official. The winner of $20,000, a spot in a local business incubator, and champions of the 2021 Western Canada AquaHacking Challenge is Team SIP. Congratulations, you are the champions. Please tell us how you feel and what you're thinking.
Hi, thank you so much. We feel so good about this, and we are so appreciative of all the help that AquaHacking, Carolina, and Pascal have given us these past 4 months. We've been working on this project for 8 months, and we've grown incredibly close as a team. Thank you so much. We're really hoping to go international with this and make this a real product and hopefully help a lot of people.
Hello, James. TKNL here. You're on mute. I'm so sorry. Please unmute yourself and maybe start over. We apologize.
All right. I'm not sure when I got muted, but I will just start the last little bit.
There is something wrong with your mic.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. I apologize. The joys of a live event. I'll start one more time. Thank you all, and again, congratulations to all of the finalists. We admire and share your ambition to contribute to improving the quality and accessibility of water for all. We will do everything we can to support the development of your innovations. The AquaHacking Alumni Program and the startup ecosystem is ready to support you. A big thank you again to all of our partners and sponsors, the advisory committee members, the water issue leaders, the mentors, and the judges. And thank you to all of you who have followed us live today. If you've enjoyed the show today and are interested in discovering more innovative solutions for water, there is another AquaHacking Final Awards ceremony in 2 weeks on September 30th, and it will be in French. You will have the opportunity to meet 4 very promising teams and see their tech solutions. For the upcoming AquaHacking challenges and events, check the website aquahacking.com and follow them on their social media at AquaHacking. I wish you all good health and safety. Until next time.
Congratulations, everybody. Well done. You can be proud of you. It's been a long journey.
Congratulations. We are so happy for you guys.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Well done. And this
well done.
I don't know if it's a good news, but this is only the beginning, actually, for you at least. So once again, congratulations to all of you.
Yeah, really amazing solutions you guys all came up with, and congratulations.
Yeah, it was. We will have loved to do this in person, but of course it couldn't happen. But at least we can send you all a virtual hug, and I'm sure for the ones here in Kelowna, I will see you on campus, and at least we should organize to have a coffee or something together at some point. And then for Saskatchewan, I'm going to go and visit them. That's for sure.